Oh, yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. On tonight's episode, oh, man, we got two mics. We got two brothers. We're going to be talking about the first half of this season. We're going to be giving out grades, see who passed the test, who failed. We're, of course, going to dip back into the old reliable rumor mill because it's churning again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go!
Welcome to Milan Weekly Podcast, Coast to Coast, with your hosts, Geo and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa
Giroud in area, si gira, sinistro, rete, gol capolavoro di Olivier Giroud.
Mignon with another magical save.
Hernandez, coast to coast, del numero 19.
Leao carica il mancino. Eccolo qua, Rafa Leao.
Il Milan è campione d'Italia.
Oh, yeah. Bring us in. You already know what it is. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Milan.
Coast to coast, baby.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Fabio, live from New York with my boy Geo, live from California. What up, everybody? How you doing tonight, Geo? How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, man. This is the Hallmark episode that's dedicated to me because I'm on my Hallmark stuff. You know, it's been happening since I've been a dad 4 years ago, so I'm just riding the Hallmark wave, baby.
That's right, baby. Listen, if you didn't catch us on Monday night, man, you missed out. But yes, Gio loves Hallmark movies. He's not interested in FIFA documentaries. And tonight, episode 15 of Milan Coast to Coast is our mid-season review. We're going to be talking about everything about where the team is as a whole, who we thought were the better players, and who we thought failed miserably. And we're going to get deep into it in a little bit. But first up, let me just say, we appreciate you being with us. If you watch us, please do us a solid. Hit the like button. If you aren't subscribed to the Milan Weekly Podcast, we got content coming all through the World Cup and keeping everything around or centered around Milan. We got a lot of stuff going on, so please definitely subscribe, and we appreciate you. Let's get into the rumor mill, because the first topic of the day was all about Benacer's possible, maybe already agreed upon, $4 million to 2027 contract. Gio, Pitbull staying around?
Yeah, now the Pitbull, you know, I told him to give him the money. I think he's been consistent now for 2 years, going on 18 months, and let's just get him signed up. You know, I've been hearing a lot of rumors. Liverpool, City want him and stuff like that. As long as we got the Pitbull signed up, they're going to have to pay a premium for the Pitbull. You know, I love this young team that we have, but there's going to be one that's going to go to make our team better. And, you know, hopefully it's not the Pitbull, but, you know, I'm just glad that we're finally giving them the money. No more bickering, no more nothing. If we say we could pay players $4 million, we're going to pay him the $4 million.
I think what he's shown this year has proven why he's worth that money. He's a valuable member of our team, and we have to lock up these key players when they're in their last or second year of their expiring contract. We can't let them go the way we've lost others recently. So I'm happy to see them basically shoring him up. No possibility of him getting hurt during the World Cup because he's not playing. So I love it, baby. I love it. Also, another rumor which we got to touch, because I think we all know your feelings about a certain someone, but we got to talk about it because it's hitting the rumor waves, and that's, of course, Frank Kessie, recently departed. All of a sudden sees greener pastures are not better in Barcelona. So possibly rumored to want to come back to Milan. What say you, Gio? Would you take back El Capitan?
All right, everybody listen to me, Milanistas all over the girl or boy, you know. I need y'all to listen to me. We do not want Kessie back. I think what he did to us was disrespectful. You know, he said that he was gonna sign, and then he started like changing his mind. Like everybody changes their underwear every day. You know, that's what he started doing. Every other day, he wanted more and more and more and more. And you know what's crazy, man? Like Ibra, he probably told him, yeah, go, you know, maybe so we could probably play Leao or somebody, because imagine that would have thrown our whole set off, us paying him 6 million net, then Benny would have wanted 6 million, then you know Leao would have wanted all this money. But you know what, no to Kessie, I think what he did was disrespectful. And you know what, every player that has left us, whether it's Gio versus Hakan and now Kessie, and the only one that's really hit the ground running is my guy Romagnoli, because I know what he was really made of. But Kessie, no. And if anybody is going against me, look at this. This is Kessie. I'm gonna put it to you in real world terms. There's a split in the fan base 50-50 with Kessie. If you want Kessie back, then you're the type of person that will let your boyfriend or your girlfriend cheat on you and take him back. Take them back. You know, me, I'm about loyalty, and he wasn't loyal to the soil, like he said in the Olympics. So you could go right over there. And you know what, Kessie, you should be embarrassed of yourself that you can't replace a 36, 37-year-old with no more legs. That's how embarrassing you are. You thought you was a superstar, but you're not. So keep running in that bench. And you probably want to come back because they're not even paying you that money. That's real, the real deal, Holyfield.
Yeah, you go get that money somewhere else, but then it doesn't actually come. Real nice. Listen, I wouldn't take him back. I would take him back, excuse me, if that salary was reduced to like
Fabio,
3-4
you
million.
Let your wife cheat on you and then come back?
First of all, how dare you say that? No, of course not. But this is not somebody who left like in bad terms. He won us a Scudetto. If he wants to come back, how come we're quick to let back bums like Bakayoko, but a guy who actually helped us win a championship? Yeah, no, let's not get him back. That's all I'm saying. If it's salary reduced, Barcelona pretends they're going to pay the other half, whatever they want to do. But it just, I heard Milan's really not interested, probably because they feel just like you. Look, you fuck. You had your chance to sign last year, and you decided you didn't want to. You wanted to go to Barcelona. Enjoy Barcelona and them playing in Europa League. But the last piece of news before we move on, and we apologize if we seem like we're rushing a little bit. We have a lot going on tonight, me and Gio. This is not the first podcast we're doing, so stick around with us on the channel. All right. The last thing is that for some God's forsaken reason, the Italian team had to call people, and we had to witness one of our players fall on his head or neck, back, whatever it was today. It looks like he's really damaged his shoulder. Hopefully, it's no serious issue. But Gio, how did you feel when you saw Tonali take that tumble today?
You know what, Fabio? I'm on Foot Mob, so 30 minutes before the game, I see the lineups drop, and I was like, what the hell? Why is Italy playing? They're not even in the World Cup. You know, and then I already start getting like in a foul mood, like fucking thinking like, damn, once again, I'm not going to see them in the World Cup. What's going on here? And then I'll see him do like a backflip or whatever. The guy undercut him. And I was like, oh my gosh, why is Italy and all the teams that didn't qualify for the World Cup, why are they playing these games? Like, let the players rest who didn't go and stuff like that. And that's it. But I don't know, man. I'm just glad. I seen Derek, you know, our resident doctor. He said that it looks like it's broken or separated. We don't know. But, hey, man, at least we have a month and a half for him to recuperate, man, because that shit that was scary, Fabio. We can't have no more injuries. No. In this World Cup break, we cannot have no more injuries, Fabio.
I agree. I'm already upset that any of the players are going to be out there, and we're going to review more about who's at the World Cup for Milan in the second half in our second show. So definitely stay with us about that. But Tonali playing in a useless game, getting injured, hopefully not for, you know, what was the time frame they were thinking? If it is like a separated shoulder or
no, they just said that they got to run tests. I don't know. You could pop it back in and probably.
Listen, all I know is he should be taking the rest of the holidays off. No more playing during Thanksgiving. Don't play during Christmas. Wait until after, and then get yourself together. So after New Year's, you're good. You know, I just don't want to see Tonali. We can't have Benacer getting hurt. We can't have any of these guys getting hurt. Let's keep it together. But any other news you heard about? Do you want to talk before we get to our mid-season review?
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about my guy Okafor. He that we wanted, but yo, like, where did he get these prices? He's about to enter the last year of his contract, and y'all want 40, 50 million? What's wrong? And let Maldini pay that 20, take it or leave it, or else we're gonna get him on a free. And somebody else want to come with us on a free. Fabio, somebody like Omokuku. Somebody said it in the chat. He's talented, but I think Bayern. But I think Bayern will pay. Will pick him up and stuff.
Well,
like
I know the young French defender. They were talking about that today. I can't remember what his name was, but they were talking. No, it started with a P. But anyway, somebody in the chat probably knows. But he was like with Giroud, saying that basically.
Pavard.
Yes. All right. All right. Here we go. He's saying that he said he's fine on Instagram. Okay. Good. Thank God. Keep Tonali, Sandro nice and safe.
Yeah, because he got to do extracurricular activities, Fabio.
Listen, let the kid live, bro. All right.
I'm saying. That's why I want him to be good so he could do the extracurriculars.
Yeah. All right. So anything else, or are we moving on to our mid-season review here?
No, we're moving on, Fabio. I just didn't really like the Kessie news. And I'm glad everybody, I don't know, it's 50-50. But remember, guys, if you want to take Kessie back, then you want your partner, whether it's a her or his, they want to cheat on them. All right.
Gio, why are you spending these lies? All right. So let's get it started. Let me bring this up again. All right, guys. So it's our mid-season review now. All right. We're going to go through piece by piece, kind of just talking quickly about where the club is, what we hope to see, obviously, in the near future. But let me bring this up so we can pull it up. Obviously, you talking about FOTMob. We're going to do that page here. Appreciate them letting us use their stuff like they have any choice at all. All right. So here we are. We're sitting in second place. We are 8 points behind Napoli. Panicked where we should be. What say you about this?
I think we're only like two points worse than we were at last season. So, I mean, it's not that bad, but we can't drop any more points, Fabio, in the second half of the season to these teams no more. Like, the teams that we're supposed to be like, I think somebody put it on Twitter. I think it was Sassuolo. It was Sassuolo, Torino, and another team I can't remember. And I think like Napoli, Inter, and Juve picked up 9 points, and we only picked up 3. So that tells you why we let Inter and Juve back in the race to catch us up. Not for the title race, but to catch us up, because they had 9 points versus those teams, and we had only 3 points. So that's where the differential is.
I hear you. All right, so let's see here. Goals per match, we're sitting in third. We're behind Napoli and Inter, so they're scoring more. I know we were laughing about this on Monday, the fact that we like 2 goals a match almost. How we don't feel it. There's plenty of times where we feel like we're struggling for those 2 goals, but we win a lot of games 2-1 lately. Definitely this season. But 5th in conceding goals. Juve, Lazio ahead of us. I mean, that's not good. Clean sheets, we're 9th with only 4. Juve has the most, and possession, all that stuff. Who really cares? That doesn't matter. Expected goals, but yeah, definitely interesting to see where we are right now. But let's go through the players, all right? Because this is like where we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes. All right, so this is what we're gonna do, all right? Because we're grading here, and if you come from a different country, you don't use the A, B, C, D, and F format. That's what we're gonna do, all right? A being like the best, B pretty good, C average, D you're dreadful, and F obviously you're a complete failure. So let's go through one by one. Let's start with Pioli here. What do you say? What's the grade on Pioli for you? And guys, if you have an opinion, put it in the chat. We'll read it out and see who agrees with Gio and myself.
Yeah. Put it in the chat, man. Padre Pioli, he gets a C, man. I think that this year he's been more lagging on the substitutions, and he's been doing he's been saying, "Oh, this game is important," and not starting our like most important player. So he's a C. But I know Pioli. I believe he's gonna pick it up in the second half, and I still have hope, Fabio, for that second star. I think we're gonna get it.
Well, I'm not going to say that Pioli is a C. I think that's a little too low. I mean, we're in second place. That seems a bit harsh. I'd say B. I'd say if we were asking about management and their signings, I'd say that's probably a C or a D. But Pioli himself, I think he's a B. Again, got us competing. He got us through to the round of 16 in the Champions League. How could you say the guy's a C? I don't know. What do you guys think? Leban Youssef says B. He agrees with me. Mukhtar says, solid B. See? People think B. You're being a little too harsh with the C, don't you think? AK saying B.
I don't know, Fabio. I just feel like there's a stat. It says in 3 years, Padre Pioli hasn't been able to figure out how to beat a low block team. So that's why I'm giving him a C. He needs to start learning. He got to learn.
Anthony too. Anthony says B as well. All right. So Geo says, not breaking down the bus. You're not impressing me still, Pioli. I want to see more. I hear it. All right. Let's move to the goalkeepers. All right. And we got to start with Mike. It start and ends with Mike. So let me go here. Hold on. I have this stuff written out. I might as well use it. The goalkeepers. We're going to start with Mike. Now, Mike has been out since the first international break at the end of September. So I believe he's only played how many games?
I think he's only played
7 matches. Obviously, he has no goals because he doesn't score. Surprised it says 0 assists. But that layout goal I'm remembering is from last year. His rating, they're giving him less than a 7. What are you giving Magic Mike so far this season?
I'm giving him a C, Fabio. He's starting to worry me with all his injuries.
Very true.
Every first international break that we have for the season, when he goes to France, he's out for 4 to 6 weeks. So that's what I'm in consideration because he's only played 7 games. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm gonna give him a C because he hasn't been reliable. But when he's in there, he's an A++++.
Yep. I see only 1 clean sheet. No, two, excuse me. Sassuolo and Bologna. There's only 2 clean sheets out of 7. So that's Mike. You say C. I agree with that. I think the injury prone is not good. So solid C. What do you guys say out there right now for Mike? A. Oh, wow. A. Everybody's still in the A. All right. Anthony saying B. Based on a curve. I hear you. Anthony, B. Kim, B. Everybody believes B, A. I don't know. They're all over this place. These guys. Or maybe I was reading the before one. But, yeah, we got A here. I think A. All right, so let's go. I think for me, he's too injury prone. I know people want to say A, but I'll give him a B at best. But you say C, I kind of want to lean towards you. Just the fact that you're hurt, you missed so many. No way. But, all right, Tataru Sanu, Tiramisu himself. What say you?
I'm giving him an F, Fabio, because...
An F? Oh, my God.
Fabio, he has to have surgery on his eyes because he can't see. That's an F. So you've been playing blind the whole season. So no.
Listen, man, that's not fair. Maybe he's been wearing contacts. He just couldn't take it.
No. Yeah, there you go. See, me and Kerry, we agree. How you need surgery mid-season? Yeah, you need surgery mid-season. No.
Thank God he knew to do it. Listen, I don't know. He did good for a blind guy. I like this comment. That's good. Listen, I'm sorry. I got to give a C to Tata. All right. You know what? These guys are ruthless. Oh, E for effort. We don't do E in America. We don't give no E's. We skip E altogether. But for being blind, A. All right. I don't know. I feel like we got to give him like a C or B. He didn't do anything spectacular, but he hasn't had any real howlers. So I'd give him a B, honestly. We're not doing C+. There's no pluses or minuses here. We're going to keep it very simple. If you hit the A, there's no better than that. So for me, I say B, you say F. So let's meet in the middle. We'll say C. C, I think, is fair. I think F is a stretch as well. But all right, let's go to the next. There's only 2 goalkeepers because we're not marking your boy here at junked out. He hasn't made any appearance. Neither has Morante. We're going to move right on. All right, so let's go to defenders now. Let's go to Capitano Calabria. Let's start with him. All right. What do we got here for Calabria? How many games has he played? 7 as well. Same thing. That same international break. He has 1 assist, no goals, rating at about a 7.38. What say you about Capitano?
He was shaking and he's injured, Fabio. That's a C. I mean, I can't give him higher or lower than that. So
I think, again, any of the players that are really injured can't get too high of a grade. I would agree, C. C across the board there. What's everybody saying?
C.
C? Yep. Hello, son. How you doing? Caleb. We're going C all around. All right, good. Calabria's a C. We appreciate you, Calabria. Come back, get that captain. All right, who's next? Let's go to another injured guy. What's he got? When did he get hurt? 2 matches in. No goals, no assists. Listen, I'm going to give this guy a B just because I got to meet him and he signed something and took a picture for me. So I'm sorry, Florenzi. I'm giving him a B.
I'm going to give him an incomplete, Fabio, because in 2 games, we can't really say that much. So, incomplete. You've had those before in school or you don't do
what you trying to say?
No, not like you. But, but they give you the incomplete. Turn that back in tomorrow, because you didn't complete it. That's what I'm saying. Incomplete.
Florenzi's on the world tour. All right, incomplete. I like that better. I give him a B no matter what because he was a nice guy. Took a picture. He was cool. All right, so let's go to the next one. The other right back, our Americano, Serginho Dest. Guy's got 5 matches, no goals, no assists, rating of a 6.55. Where you at with Dest right now?
F, Fabio.
And F? Yo, you're giving out these Fs brutal, bro.
Fabio, for the money that he's on, and we're the penny pinchers of the Serie A, he's on 3.8 million net. He's got to have an F because he's only impressed 1 out of 7 games, out of 5 games, right? Yeah, 1 out of 5 games. So that's an F. That's like a 22%. So that's F.
Damn, we got 2 Ds. Leban Yusuf and Mukhtar saying D. Kim and C. Kim too, D. Anthony saying C. Everybody send him back too high of a salary. I'm going to give him a C. I feel like it hasn't been great, but it's only getting better. The last couple of games, I feel like he was bringing something when he got in. So for me, I'm saying C. You go in F. We'll meet in the middle. It's a D. There you go. Serginho, you are a D. All right, next. Here we go. Who we got? All right, let's go to the Pierre Kalulu, since he's a center back, right back. All right, Kalulu, our starter most of the run at the end of last season. He's got 15 matches, no goals, no assist either, rating of about 6.86. So what say you about our young 22-year-old Pierre Kalulu?
A+, Fabio. He renewed the contract, so A+. I mean, right. What I love about Pierre Kalulu, you put him right back, center back, left back, center mid. He don't care. He just wants to play. So shout out to Kalulu, but
Yeah, most people are putting A. Why are you putting C, Mukhtar? What makes you think C? That's pretty far low. Maybe because no assists, no goals, but Kalulu's been pretty solid for most of the year. Put him on the right. Yeah. All right. So let's go to the next guy. I think Kalulu, I'd say A as well. So he's been good, been able to play multiple positions. He's the man. Matteo Gabbia. All right. What say you about Gabbia? 6 matches. Why is this? Oh, that's because that's Serie A. He also has the 1 goal in the Champions League. So what say you about Gabbia?
I'm gonna give him a B, Fabio. He played versus good opponents and he didn't let nobody in. So I'm gonna give him a B. A lot of people gonna say I'm delusional because I was hard on the other people, but Gabia, he shut out Susan. He played good in the
Yep.
Champions League. So
Mhm.
so I'm good with a B.
All right, I agree. I'd say B too. B is a solid for Gabia. So I'm going with that. All right, Fikayo Tomori. Fikayo, 24 years old. He's got one goal, rating of 7.24. He's playing 15 matches in Serie A. He's played all 15 games. What say you about Fikayo?
For Kyle, man, just get your stuff back together. I'm gonna give him a C, Fabio, because he's been shaky and he's not living up to that level that he did last year. When I think they had 12, him and Kalulu had like 12 games in a row. But he is for Kyle has looked shaky. Maybe I don't know if it's because he's playing one day with Gabia, the next day with Kyer, the
Yeah,
next
that's
day with
definitely it.
with Kalulu, and so it's just like
He's
that's all I'm
changing
gonna say.
partners mid-game too,
Yeah.
all the time.
Malik
But the thing,
Chow. All
yeah,
that stuff.
exactly. Well, for me, I think Tamori needs to be better. We expected an A level all last season. He provided that. He played really well. He still has a great diving play in him to steal the ball, but he also has a foul somewhere in there too. So it's becoming just a little dangerous. So I give him a B as well. I love for him to get to a full form, get to an A again like he was last year, but it's also because there's injuries, no Calabria, so Kalulu's got to play right back. It's just been crazy. All right. We got two last ones here in the center back. Simon Kier. Now, Kier coming back off a big injury from last year. He's 33 years old. He's played 7 matches, rating of about 6.82. Hasn't looked great, but what say you about him so far?
And D, man, he looking shaky, Fabio. And he
Yeah.
looks like the leader. Then there's gonna be people that are gonna say that when he's in, we keep clean sheets, but I don't know. He looks shaky. Look at what game was it? Was it Cremonese? Did he play versus Cremonese? I don't know. There was a game that it was a bottom
Yeah, he
feeder
did.
team.
He did.
Yeah, nah, he didn't look too good and
No,
stuff
he
like that.
didn't.
So he needs to get back to his way. Maybe he has to build strength in those legs again, for being out so long. So hopefully he gets more fit during the World Cup with Denmark. So hopefully,
We need a younger version of him, strong and good on the ball. That's said by every 40-year-old man. Hey, all right, we'll move on. All right, so Simon Kier, I'm going to give him a C. I'd say that's pretty much fair. He still hasn't looked up to speed. He's looked very slow. He looks like he's getting that injury definitely slowed him a step. So I think a C is fair. All right, Malik Chow. All right, Chow. It's only been in 4 matches. He has no goal, rating of 7.07. That's pretty good. What say you about the 20-year-old German?
he looks good, Fabio, but I need to see more, man. But that's not his fault. So I'm gonna just give him a C.
Just a C?
Because I need to see. I know that he has talent. He looks good. He looks like a unit, but and he could hit. He's like dangerous on corner kicks. You saw the header that the Cremonese goalkeeper. If it was Radu, that game that would have went straight to the back of
Yeah,
the net,
well,
but it wasn't. So Malik, C.
I think everybody, they're leaning towards C. That's what I see mainly. Maybe Kim gave him a B. I'm not sure. But Malik Chow, C. I think we need to see more. So see more in the future, hopefully. I think he's been pretty decent. All right, let me go last. All right, now we on the left side. Best side. Balotori. Let's start with him before we get to Capitano. What do we say? He's scored one insane goal, rating at 7.05. Only 3 matches. The Senegal player. What do we got for Balotori this year?
An F, man. An
An
F equals
F?
failure.
Oh,
Yeah.
my Lord.
What he did versus Cremonese, Fabio, that's criminal, man. He had that whole left side to himself, and he couldn't even dribble up the pitch. So that's an F for Balo
So
Torre.
I think a lot of people are giving him a little extra credit for that goal. You're not giving it to him. You're not giving it to him. I'd say he's a D. You say F, I say D. I say that
So
goal.
D minus.
There's no minuses. Remember, no plus, no minus. This is like it's a D. He scored the goal. You got to give him respect, just at least.
AK smoking that AK pack.
All right. Last but not least, on the defense, Theo Hernandez. 2 goals,
A++.
2 assists, 13 matches. This guy's been great. 7.53. What say you about Theo? A plus? I say
man.
A. I think everybody in the comments are gonna agree.
Yeah.
A. Oh, AK saying B, or is that for Chow?
No, that's
Balotore.
Balotore.
A. Everybody's A. Everybody's A. There you go. I love it. Dale's been the man this year.
Oh shoot, a B right here.
No B. No way. He's an A.
Still.
Carrying the captain's band. Signed the contract. Market value $50 million. Dale Hernandez, one of the best left backs. He's going to be fighting with his brother to play. It's going to be crazy. All right, so that's the defense. Let's move on now to our midfield. All right. Who we want to start with here? Who do we start with here? Hold on. I'm sorry.
Let's go Adley.
Adley? You want to start with the guy who's useless? All right, Adley. Let's start with him. What do we got? 4 matches, no goals, no assists, 6.3. Incomplete.
I haven't seen Fabio. He got 1 game and then that was it. He could ride the bench. He didn't perform in that 1 game. Diaz and CDK ain't been performing, and they've been playing, chopping and changing every other game like a Bronx chopped cheese. You know, they chopping in the cheese.
Oh yeah, everybody agrees. NA, it just doesn't count. This is not a good season for him. You know, we got who knows what's gonna happen with this kid. I would give him, listen, incomplete maybe, but it's his own fault. He's not showing anything in practice. Maybe Pioli just doesn't believe in him. I don't know, but I think if he was the man and he could conquer, his team got relegated last year. It's not like he's the man. He shows glimpses here or there. Preseason he looked good, but I'm giving this motherfucker an F. I'm sorry. No, incomplete. It's an F, bro. You handed in the assignment. He said, nah, you stink. F. That's it. So that's why I know I might be a little I might be too tough, but nah, not today. Sorry, Adley. You should have never been the first one up. All right, let's go. Krunic. Rade Krunic. Talk to me. 8 matches, 1 assist. He has 1 Champions League goal, 7.06. What say you about my man Rade?
I'm gonna give Rade a B, but we need an upgrade on Rade. Somebody that's better than Rade. That's all I'm gonna say. But B for Rade.
All right. So Rade B. I say B as well. Fair. He's played good again. Why are we asking so much of him? But it is what it is. All right. Let's go with the pit bull. Ismail Benacer. 15 games, 1 goal, 1 assist. Another guy has been in every game so far this season. What say you, Benacer?
The Pitbull A, man. I mean, there's not. What can we say? He's about to renew, Fabio. He's been balling out the whole season. I think he's been a more consistent player. So that's an A.
That's an A, 100%. I think everybody agrees as well. All right. What say you on Bakayoko? What this one has to be. Don't tell me incomplete.
Bakayoko is Bidone. The Bidone. He's just here for the modeling. So I gotta give him an A in the modeling category because he looks good in the trip.
But on the field, he's an F.
In the field, he's a failure.
Yeah. No, they don't even have matches for him this year. They have matches last year. All right, so let's go to Pobega. All right, Pobega. 9 matches, no goals, no assists. Does have a goal in the Champions League. So what say you about Pobega?
Pobega, my guy I've been talking about for a long time, but Pobega, man, a D, man. Like, I think the pressure is getting to him. Like, if he has Benny or Tonali next to him, he doesn't really look that good. He should look good because, they're two qualities. But I think that once he's in there in the double pivot, I don't know if he could play a double pivot or whatever, but he doesn't really look that good. Yeah, he scored a screamer in the Champions League, but to me, I'm disappointed because I know he has more talent. He's been gaining a lot of muscle mass, to be able to be more physical. So he hasn't really shown that. I just hope that he shows something in the second half of the season.
Yeah, I would say he's probably a D. He's a D for doubt whether he's ever going to play well for us right now. So that's where I'm going D. Everybody's saying C, F, Pobega C. I think C is a little too high, but all right, let's go to Sandro Tonali. All right, Tonali, the guy unfortunately got hurt a little bit today. 13 matches, 1 goal, 2 assists, 7.29. What do you say about Tonali?
See, Tonali, man, this season he's good one game, not okay the other game and stuff like that. But that's because he's I don't think he's 100%. But now that he's gonna rest, I'm gonna give my guy Sandrito a B, man. But he got to do better. He knows that what I expect of him. He knows what you expect of him. I know you. That's the long sleeve Tonali jersey behind.
Yeah, damn right it is, baby. With the Scudetto patch, 1 goal, 2 assists. In 13 matches. I think I give Tonali an A. I think he's played pretty well. I don't think
those corner kicks ain't an A, Fabio.
No, but that's not just him. They all stink. I wish it was just him. All right, let's go with Asta Renex, aka Vortex. 4 matches, 0 goals. Hold on. Yes. 0 goals because that was an own goal at the end. No assists, 6.2. What do you say about Renix? Vortex,
man. See, that's the Kessie replacement right there, man. He's a unit, but he could kill you with that pass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get what I've seen of Ranks. I've seen up and coming. He hungry, like Mark said. And to me, I'm gonna give him a B, Fabio. I might be biased on this one, but you see how it says central midfield. I don't know what Pioli's trying to. Why is he trying to use him as a cam? We already have CDK that we spent money on.
Yeah, well, he's not performing. We'll get to him. I'll give him a B. I say B. I think so far what we've seen, he's only been in 4 games. He's been pretty good. He should get more time. All right, last but definitely least, Brahim the Dream Diaz. 13 matches, 4 goals, 1 assist. What say you on little Brahim?
Brahim Diaz, I don't know if I'm going to get shit in the comments or whatever, but I don't care. To me, that one good game, not good game, I'm tired of that. So I'm going to give him an F, Fabio. I'm sorry.
Woo!
I'm tired of that. That's like he's playing with my emotion. I see him ball out and then versus Cremonese. Where you at with Cremonese? Sassuolo. Where are you at?
Everybody. That you could say that about everybody, but I hear what you're saying. And I think instead of an F, he has 4 goals already, 1 assist. He's played 13 matches, so he's only been out of 2. Unfortunately, as much as I shit on the kid, he has too many goals to give him anything less than a C. He hasn't been great, and he still falls asleep most games. But for what he's contributed so far, I think C, maybe even a strong case for B, is actually warranted for Diaz. He still can't pass that last ball, but that will never happen. All right, so that's the midfield. Now it's time we go to the forwards. All right, so let's get the useless ones out of the way. Alexis Salamakis. This guy played 7 matches. Then, of course, the international break took him out like everybody else. He only had 1 assist, and he had 2 Champions League goals. His rating 6.3. Where do you say for the salad tosser?
Okay, Champions League A, right? Serie A, F as in failure.
So we're going to break off at the even and call it a C?
Yep.
All right, Salamakis is a C. We move on. All right, next. Junior DHL Messias FedEx. All right, so 11 matches. He's got 2 goals, 1 assist. Also has goals in the Champions League. What say you about the Messiah?
I'm gonna give him the letter grade of D, so he could go to DHL and deliver those packages.
Yo, the disrespect. No way. I know you're not going to believe it, but I'm going to say, just so we can split the difference, I'm going to say Macias actually been a B because he at least scores. All right. And he's played not that bad. So we'll call it a C. And we're in the middle and we'll move on for Junior. I'm sorry. He scored. Listen, look at the goals, man. 2 goals plus goals in the Champions League. You know, these other guys don't do that. So let's move on to the other guys that don't do that. Here we go. All right.
That's pause. That's pause.
Listen. All right, here we go. Who are we gonna go? Zlatan, is there even worth this? Is incomplete? I wouldn't dare give Zlatan an F. The guy hasn't played yet, so Zlatan, hurry up. How about this? Speaking of not playing, are we gonna judge him on his Primavera or the fact that he finally made it into one match? What are we doing with those?
Fabio, Fabio Marco Lastatic has been an F plus.
He's an F. He's still in the Primavera. He's learning.
No, you know all those games that the Primavera won in the Youth Champions League. He didn't play any of those games, so we're good. Well, that's why he's an F. You know, these guys are doing better without him.
All right, so Ante Rebic now. Rebic scored 2 goals in the first game. He's got 3 goals, 2 assists in 10 matches. Rebic, where are we at with him?
Oh man, Rebic, man. I'm gonna give him a D, man. Oh no, he can't cross for nothing. He can't cross for nothing.
But who's telling him to play right wing?
Well, no, that's a D. Look, everybody agreed. They agree with me. D.
Everybody's saying D. I think Robo Rebic, you're still malfunctioning. I'm gonna give you a D too, bro, because we expect so much more. He got a couple of goals, but
look at Vince Mancini even trying to give him an F. I love that. D minus.
Ruthless. All right. The free transfer.
Oh, look at Anthony.
Origi. 1 goal, 10 matches, 1 assist. What say you about Origi?
Oh, F failure.
F. All right. I think I'm gonna have to agree with you here. Even though he's got 1 goal, he looks okay. He's just man, I just can't believe this garbage. Like how we are playing him, and he looks so terrible. I'm gonna give him an F. I'm gonna give him an F as well. I don't like it. I don't like what I've seen so far. 1 goal doesn't erase the 10 other appearances that he looked like he just can't do nothing. We needed something else. He's not doing it for us. Speaking of not doing it for us, Charles Di Catalere. Di Cutalete. What is it with Charles? Why is he not in charge? He only has 1 assist, 13 matches, no goals, rating of 6.6. What say you with Charles?
This my grade, but I just before I give the grade, I'm gonna say is like Charles, we behind you, but we need you to do better. You know, we're not in the Premier League, La Liga, people that get money. So that 35 million for Milan is like 150 million for us. So, and just in that, and what I've seen on you, you need to start eating that pasta. What? Ravioli alla bolognese. What else, Fabio? Say another.
Whatever you want. Penne alla vodka, lasagna. You know, fettuccine alfredo. You know, get some pesto sauce. You know, have it with olive oil, garlic, whatever. Broccoli, anything you could find. Broccoli Rob. Just eat something for God's sake. And learn to score a fucking goal. I can't believe a guy who we paid $35 million has 0 goals. 0 goals. An assist that's so not memorable until I watched highlights that I remember he even had 1. All right? Come on, CDK. It's an F. You're fucking me up and you're getting me frustrated, all right? So come on, get your shit together. It's an F because we expect so much more. And, all right, the last 2. We're going to go to Olivier Giroud, 36 years old, still scoring goals, 5 goals, 3 assists, 13 match, plus a couple of goals in the Champions League. Talk to me, Giroud.
Giroud is a A, man, big game player. Every big game we have, you know, Giroud's gonna score one, man. Just put it on the table. Giroud A. A lot of people say he's not mobile or nothing, but he's 36, 37 years old, playing every game too. His legs are done, and he's about to be a starter for France because they say Benzema's out for the first 2 games. So,
Woo-hoo. Listen, I can't wait. Once I see him turn, oh man, it's over for whoever's on the other side. Giroud is getting an A. I just want to go to one comment before we move on to the last guy. Vince asked, what do we think CDK will need to do in the next half of the season to bump this final grade up? So, what do you think?
Fabio, let me ask the chat and you a question. Say CDK is a starter for Belgium and they make it to the finals, and he has like five goals and 4 assists, and somebody's willing to pay 100 million. Would you sell him?
For CDK?
Yeah, because if you do good in the World Cup, like James Rodriguez, he was playing at Ajax. He was worth like 5 million. He scored like 4 goals, and then he went up to like 70 million. So would you guys sell him for 100 mil if he performs in the World Cup?
You know what? Maybe I would do it. That's quite a question, man. I would do it if he starts playing that great. I go buy somebody else. Look at this guy. Buy Paqueta. I wonder who's in control of this one right now. But listen, I would sell him. That's a crazy idea. I know nobody's going to want to do that. But let's not get deterred. We can go off. Let's get to our last person. Rafael, the MVP of Serie A in 21-22. Man, he's got 6 goals, 4 assists in 14 matches. The kid had 11 goals last season, so he's already on pace to have more, and he should have more if he learned to finish a little better. Going to be playing with Portugal. What say you on this? I know you're going to be overly harsh, so let's get it out of the way.
Fabio. Rafael, I want him to do better, but he's been a B. I'm not a hater. When I say I need him to do better, he just needs to do better, Fabio. That's it.
Do better. I
B.
hear that. B? I'm giving an A. Come on. And
we're 8 points behind, Fabio.
That's not his fault. That's not his fault. He can't do everything by himself. Rafael Leao is an A. Without him, we are done. All right. But yeah,
they fighting in the chat.
Fighting in the chat. Listen, let them do it. Continue it on because we're not done. There's going to be a lot of various views coming up really soon. All right, G. That's the recap of our mid-season. Who's passing the test? Who's the failure? All right, so we hope to see most of these grades go up as the rest of the season continues on. So that's pretty interesting stuff, man. G, it's our first half season with MWP. How do we think we've done so far? What's the grade on you and me? 15 episodes in. What's our grade?
We going to the top 5, yo. We got a B right now. We just got our mics, so
damn, son, you can't even give us an A, not even us.
Hold on. We just got the mics today, but the next couple episodes we're gonna go to A because we're A1 like the steak sauce, baby.
That's true. With the audio, that's going to be hopefully clear and crystal. I love it. All right, guys, listen. Yeah, Mark can't even believe it. Mark said you downgraded yourself. I can't believe it. Everybody in the chat saying, hey, we fucking appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys, so that's the episode here. We are going to be taking a little break from the coast-to-coast Milan section. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming, including what's coming later on in just a few minutes on the channel. So please jump onto that video once it begins. If you're still with us now, man, we appreciate you. Hold on, let me take this damn thing off. If you're still on with us, we appreciate you. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be talking about all things World Cup, including tonight.
Can I say something, Fabio?
Of course, Gio. Let's go.
All right. Shout out to my brother out there, Mark. If you're in the Boston area, they will be showing the USA games. So Ducales will be showing the USA games. So if you're out there, I know Italy's not in the World Cup. Most of us in the chat, like, we support Italy like I do. You see me. I got the Baggio, Christmas sweater on right now. So, but it is what it is. We support Italy. They're not going to be there. But, hey, man, if you're Canadian, you're American, you're Mexican or whatever, just go down to Ducales, have a great pizza, get some Peronis in you, and relax. If you're in the Boston area, I don't know if anybody else. Oh yeah, and shout out to Montreal. go to Chichao's. They're gonna be showing the Canada games out there in Montreal. So shout out to them. So they're gonna. So hopefully Liban, Timmy, y'all could go to Chichao's and go meet up with Stevie P, Vinny T, and the Presidente himself.
That would be something especially for a Canada game. But we got more stuff coming real soon on this channel. So please, if you want to hear about us talk with the Various Views podcast boys about the World Cup coming up, please check it out then tonight, coming up right after this. Guys, ovunque e sempre.
Forza Milan.
Milan. Ciao, guys.